You've done a lot of killer art. I mean, I went through it. Did you do Bradley Knowles' back?
Yeah, I did most of
no
his
shit. I thought that
tattoos.
was a rumor.
I did most of his tattoos. I did the Sublime on his back. I didn't actually do the fishbone that he had. I just added, like, it's crazy because I'm sitting right here on the beach right now, in Still Beach, and I added the pier that I'm looking at onto his arm, and he distinctively put the green water, you know, in the tattoo. The wave has like greenish, you know, hues in it. But yeah, I tattooed. I think Joe Salamanca tattooed him. I don't know the guy that tattooed him, and I think it was in Cardiff who originally did that. Did the fishbone tattoo.
Fucking man.
Yeah, but I tattooed all the guys in the band, like Bud. I did a big memorial for Brad on Bud's
When did
back.
you, like, how did were you guys just buddies, or did they find you?
I went to school with Eric. We were in like 7th, 8th grade, and we had science class together, and we were both punkers. And he had a band, and like I was just like, damn, this kid's 15 and he has a band. And they were playing with like Social Distortion. I shit you not. Like they opened up for Social Distortion, and he was so young he had to wait till their set went on or some shit before he could like even step in the place.
That's fucking killer.
Yeah, so we were like fond like about punk rock together, and he had a punk band, so we just started hanging out, and then like years later Sublime kind of like formed out of the ashes of like all the punk bands that he was in, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just always an artist, and we were just always into music, and we were just like potheads, you know, so just partying and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Surfing and skating and riding bikes and just being fucking punks, you know? So that's how we all kind of met. And there's like, you know, there was a lot of people that were all around at the same time, you know, that I was. But I guess I had something to contribute.
Time.
Yeah, it was crazy times. I had something to contribute. Like I was an artist, so I was always doing stuff. So they were always just like, make a flyer, make this, you know, make a t-shirt.
Did you know, like deep down, like that's just gonna be something special?
What's that?
Did you know that was gonna be something special? Like or were you just too proud of the moment?
I thought the sun was, you know, but when you make something handmade, it is special, you know. Like we were we were printing up T-shirts in the garage and shit like that, and that held something to my heart. Like Brad was in there printing the fucking T-shirts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first ones, and I think he brought a pillowcase, and the first design was funny too because it was Jimi Hendrix face, and I put dreads on it, and it just kind of looked like HR or someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I put Sublime underneath it, and those were like the first, that one and this other lion one, like a big lion, but he brought like a pillowcase, and I printed it all over the pillowcase, and someone was telling me that he had it on tour and shit. So that was cool, you know what I mean? That when you make something handmade, it means a little bit more than, you know, fucking, hey, I bought you this fucking blanket, you know, or something like that.
And that's the kind of message I try to teach my kids, you know, nowadays. Like, anytime it's Mother's Day or, you know, a birthday, like, I always try to, like, you have to use your mind. Let's go to Hobby Lobby or whatever. And you know, what do you think? And
it's always
like hours there.
Yeah, that's always mandatory in our house, painting and drawing and art supplies, and you got to keep them inspired, you know?